sugar. I've just realised it's the show tonight. I can't believe it. There's like 10 minutes to get ready. I need to find Belle. Let's get a shift on. Oh crap, we need a brew. Don't run with brews. Babe, what are you doing? We've got the show.
Why didn't you tell me sooner? 2 minutes.
Come on, what are you doing?
I said 2 minutes. You can't perfect this in less.
Right, come on, babe, we're late. Hello! Welcome everybody.
Hi.
Welcome back to Cooking Hayden's. I'm Car Boot Chris, sorry. Last minute adjustments. I'm Car Boot Chris and this is Bargain Belle, my other half. And I'm a full-time reseller, just in case you didn't know. Welcome to the channel. Welcome to the Monday night show. We're here every week at 8 p.m. Although this is the final show whilst we have a little break for a couple of weeks. So hopefully we'll make the most of it tonight.
And now the time is here.
That's not even the word. Oh. There's nothing worse. The only one, the one thing. Shut up. The one thing worse than someone singing is when they sing and get the wrong words. It's like when your mum sings.
I am a mum.
You're not my mum.
I'm a mum.
Anyway, listen, I hope you're okay. eBay sales are good. Things are going well. If they're not, or if they are, let us know in the chat. We'll have a chat about it. We've got lots of stuff to chat about on tonight's show. We're going to do our live and kicking hellos in 1 second.
Did you manage it last week on your own?
Yeah, I did actually. Yeah.
Did
yeah.
Did he get to the bottom?
In fact,
I don't believe he did.
Let's do it now before we lose some of the chat, okay? So if you want to say hello and you want Belle to give you a shout out, say hello now, and we've got to beat Belle to the bottom. That is the point. We've got to beat Belle to the bottom of the chat, okay?
I'm so far the reigning champion.
Belle, you've got 2 minutes to get to the bottom before everybody else, okay? Your time. Whoa.
I got to the bottom.
What are you doing? Get your finger out your ass.
Ready, steady, go. We have Lana. Treasures. Fix It for Reselling. Sigh. SB Reselling. The Monkey 50. Bills and Moons. Brummy Time Lord. Come on. Give me a new name. Martin J. Come on. Too much chat. Mike Calpin. Kevin Hawthorne. Limelight Vinci. Yorkshire Mix. Oh, Joan. Guaz.
Come on, people, put your chats in.
No, don't. John YLM. Flogs on me togs. Jonathan Jackson. Lisa. Johnny Vorticourts.
We need to talk about that one in a minute.
Oh, okay. Stu Mandriff. Emsdem UK. Betty Bob. Oh God, I don't think I'm doing this one. Fletch one.
Useless.
Brad Wessex. Mrs. Stationery and Stuff. Movie Chats. Tonks Boutique. Oliver Ian. CG Frey. Alison. Nick Jones.
Chris Tyler says, love your work, Belle.
John Jones. Martin J. Oh, come on. Matt sells stuff. Mrs. Love. The Luxury Pickers. Amsey. Aaron Tibbet. Sarah's Sewing Shed. CJ Frey. Cornish Devon Dumpling. Chris Barnes, Chris and Edina, full-time eBay resellers. Too long. Ali Evans.
Can't say that.
Helen Craddock. Kathy. Ooh, come on. Bold Finds, Katie Nation. Brad Wessex, Zoe Hamilton. Jack of all trades.
That's it.
Oh, I didn't get to the bottom this time.
You've done it. Yes, well done, everybody. You finally made it to the
it.
bottom.
How far off was I?
Miles off.
1,
Miles off.
2, 3, 4. Yeah, miles off. I was so far off.
Oh, well, welcome, everybody. Welcome. If we didn't get to your name, we will do. Just put a comment in. Mrs. Love says, and a partridge in a pear tree.
I know.
Smashed it, Armsy. Not quite. It was a good effort. It's,
I like gingerbread 8s.
5 out of 10 for effort.
Del Boy down, high down.
Cartoon head. What?
Just shouting out a few more names.
That's it. Stop cheating.
What's that one?
Flog some togs.
Flog some
togs. Do you know what togs are?
Togs.
Yeah.
No.
Right. Thank you. That's it. Job done.
Flog some togs.
I win.
Togs.
I win.
Like toggles.
No.
Okay.
That's exactly what I thought, babes.
No.
I did not have a clue what togs were.
So what is it?
Clothes.
In what language?
Exactly. That is exactly what I've just sold something on eBay. Yeah, flog some togs. Everyone was saying, "Oh, it's a proper phrase, like selling togs." Or I'm like, I've never heard of that in my life.
Never.
What are you talking about? Yeah, thank you, babes. Thank you. Good. Well done. Yes. Team Hayden's.
Why? Because I lost.
What?
First time I lost. You didn't do it last week, did you?
No.
No, I knew you would.
Alison said, I missed you two. I so missed you two and hate to have you taking a break, but you need it. We do need a break. We do.
We do.
Manc language. Is it? Never heard of togs in my life.
Joan, it's because you're so popular, Belle. You're the winner, really.
Woohoo! Oh yeah, Jones reminded us about the trip we were all going to do, the Chupa Chups cruise trip.
Oh yeah.
Remember when we were talking about it? Oh, right. What have we got on tonight's show?
Kathy, you didn't hear you say me. Every time I said Kathy, I said it.
She doesn't listen.
I made sure I said your name.
I think Kathy needs to get some of them earbuds, or that air
Not
cleaner.
Not allowed to use earbuds.
Oh yeah, that air cleaner thing I did a video on, and I scooped all that stuff out of my ear. That's what you need, Kathy. You need to sort your ears out.
Which chat doesn't jump around? Top chat.
No, it's live chat. You need to.
I've just had it on live chat and it's jumping. It's doing. How could I get rid of this?
What?
This pinned bit.
Just nothing. Just that's
there
it.
We go.
Oh, Tori's just used a 3-month little thing. I don't get to see that on StreamYard. I'm sorry, but everyone else sees it. So thanks, Tori. Appreciate it. We've got the duck race coming up in about an hour's time, so stay tuned for that. I think we've got over 80 people or 80 ducks in the race. We're going to talk about the current pay-per-click thing that's going on eBay at the minute. How are you doing with your pay-per-click promoted? Oh, Monkey Thrift to 3 months as well. Nice one. And also, we're going to talk about time-saving hacks. I noticed in the Money Mental Facebook group that somebody asked about, does anybody have any tips for time-saving in reselling, listing, and stuff like that? So I thought we'd sort of bring it up here and say, right, what are your time-saving hacks? Don't put it in now.
I wasn't listening to at least the last 5 minutes of what you just said.
I know, because you're just too engrossed in your own stuff.
I can't read and listen at the same time. No, I was just looking at Kimmy Kitty saying you'll be missed Mondays. Hope all is okay. Don't worry, it's not permanent. We are literally just going on holiday for a couple of weeks.
We're away.
We will be back.
But the good news is that there is lots of content already scheduled to go out on the channel. I've been working hard behind the scenes to make sure that there's loads of stuff coming out over the next 2 weeks.
And there's no way he's not going to do lives.
We'll probably attempt to live at some point while we're away.
He'll do lives. He can't resist it. Hi, Kieran.
Hi, Key.
Well done on your pay rise today. You got a pay rise.
Oh, bloody hell. Nice one.
Yeah. Ooh, goldenpalace.com. Is that a new name?
Could be. Movie chats are in.
Goldenpalace.com.
Right, let me
I said
see
hello
where...
to movie chats.
Oh, have you?
Yeah.
Let me see where you're up to then.
CG Fraser, they're on holiday. Holiday mode turned on.
Yeah,
Woo!
I'm looking forward to that. Bold Fine says 133 in the chat, which means 133 likes.
Oh, we've got all with Santa's
Hopefully.
come in with the 2 months and Soul Steps has come in with the 3 months.
Oh, excellent. Thanks, guys.
Kathy
Thank
says
you.
you've had a very sheltered upbringing. Togs.
Togs, never heard of it in my life.
Tonks Boutique, miss me too. I feel like I said Tonks Boutique, but I can't. I definitely know I said Kathy. Can't remember what Tonks.
Well, you've said it now.
I have.
Damien says, I've spent £50 of eBay's money on these promoted listings for about £100 in sales. Ooh, that's harsh, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's a lot. Anybody else want to put in how you're doing on your promoted listings advanced is what it's called. And it's basically pay per click. So eBay were giving out 500 quid for you to spend on pay per click ads for free. So there's a few of us who've been using them. So let us know how you've been getting on.
Stu Mandry said, and this I do recognise, the TOG rating on duvets is based on clothing being called TOGs. Now, I never thought of that. I do know that...
That was the only thing that I knew TOGs was from the duvet thing. Yeah. Sam's in. Hi, Sam. And we've got Mike Calpin as well, giving us a thumbs up there. Thank you.
Fix It for Reselling has done a 3-month silver as well with a woohoo.
Excellent. Who is it? Tommy Lee Jones.
Fix it
yeah,
for
Tommy
Reselling.
Lee. Movie chat said, Chris, are you feeling any... Yes, I'm feeling a lot better. You can probably tell. Yesterday I was on death's door. I had the
COVID. Yeah.
I had the COVID autumn booster thing on Saturday, and it knocked me out Sunday. Yeah, I wasn't feeling great yesterday at all, but I've got a bit of a that going on. But other
Lindsay
than that,
and Alvin have come in with the 3 months.
Oh, great! Everyone's popping in with that one.
Yeah.
Excellent. Cherry Jane, I've never heard of Togs either. Football boots are Togs. What? No. Gwaz, no.
Lana says, is your holiday affected by the hurricane? Not so far. No. We're all good. Everything's up and running. We're on track. Thank God. We were watching that hurricane like a bloody hawk.
I know. We were watching a lot. I was watching Storm Chasers and all sorts on YouTube.
And I've got 3 people on Facebook that I know who are all over there at the moment who did get stuck in it, unfortunately, but they're all okay. So I know from their escapades that everything's back to normal now.
Adventures. What a good name that is. Adventures. I like
Around
that.
The world.
Around the world, yes. I like the sound of that channel. I assume you've got a channel if that's what you called. What's your best boot buy ever? Well, there's 3 that I talk about a lot, and most people in the chat sort of know about it, but they're the best ones that I've had that I can recall. One was a USA Olympic podium jacket, and we paid about £2 or £3 for it. I think we got about £350 or something. I can't even remember now. About $350 for it. So as far as markup goes, that was a pretty good one. I sold a BMW bike helmet. I think I paid about £10 for that. I think I got about $350 for that as well. And then I remember buying a stack of hi-fi equipment, like a separates. It's all separates, but what I did was instead of sell it together, I split it up. So I paid about £50 for the whole lot, and including the speakers, which I also sold separately. And I think I got about $550 back from it. £550, £600, something like that.
You really need to.
I need a new one.
You need a new one because we're dragging these old ones back up again. They were ages ago.
But I've not beaten them. That's the thing. I haven't beaten them.
Del Boy Dan says, never heard of Togs apart from Tog 24 coats.
I've heard of like Tog 24, but I don't know what it means.
Emsden's put a 3 months in.
Oh, nice one, Emsden. Thanks, guys.
Tonks
Late to the party, figured out how to do it.
Tonks Boutique says 135 return today. Grrr. On 2 memory cards. Guy bought a camera from someone else and it arrived faulty, so didn't need my memory cards.
That's annoying.
Oh no. Especially when it was somebody else's fault.
Oh, that's a killer, that one. Sorry about that, guys.
Toinette is with us. Hello.
I'm not old enough for the booster. Well, I'm not either, technically, but I get the booster because Belle is endemic. So because she's got diseases, it means that I get it.
Because I'm immunocompromised. Woohoo!
Give Belle a prize.
See, there are some good things that come out of me. If you class being jabbed with an injection.
Jonathan said, Oxford Dictionary, togs is a noun, plural noun. Don't know what that means. Togs clothes, running togs, dressed for a particular occasion or activity. We got togged up. I kind of get that we got togged up. I kind of think I've heard that before.
Whatever.
But I'm definitely not into the...
Lindsay and Alvin said they're not using the new advanced promoted listing thing.
Yeah. I turned mine off for 4 days because they were charging us for it. It was coming out of my pocket where it should have been coming out of the promotion. So I was waiting for him to pay me back, and yeah, that was annoying. So I turned it off.
Tonk says, when you keep saying Togs, I think you're saying my name.
All right.
Mrs. Love says, where are you going? We're off to Florida.
Florida.
With
will.i.am.
Yeah. Chris Tyler said duffel coat buttons are called toggles. See, that's the first thing that popped into my mind, toggles.
Flogs and Togs is getting a lot of airtime here, isn't it?
Yeah. Blue Harvest Toys has joined us. Sorry I'm late. The ex-wife just showed up from Scotland.
Is that a good thing or a bad thing? She just knocked on.
Yeah, just popped by. Well, I don't know. Maybe. No, can't live in Scotland if she's come from Scotland.
Jack of all trades says, holiday in a cost of living crisis. How the other half live.
eBay must be good. Bless him. No, he's been saving up for the last 2 years. He decided during lockdown that as soon as we could travel safely without any restrictions, he was going back to Florida. So he's been saving ever since.
Yep. And I say me, I've been saving.
He has. I did say you.
I know. I'm just reiterating it for the chat.
I did say
who's been saving for the holiday? Me.
Yeah.
Me.
Yeah. That's what I said. You.
Night's Life is in. Hi, Rich. Welcome to the chat. Adventures again. What annoys you most about boot sales? For me, it's got to be the rude people grabbing things out of cars before they. That's very annoying. That is really annoying. One thing that annoys me, I'll only give one thing. I'll let the chat put any annoyances in if they want to. One thing that annoys me is when people, instead of giving you a price, people say, make me an offer. I hate that. That really annoys me.
Or when they try to say, it's such amount on eBay.
Oh, yeah. Some people even get printouts now, and they put it underneath the item and say, here you go, look, that it's £100 on eBay.
Fletch One says, my birthday's on Wednesday. Is it worth a shout out seeing as you're going away? Would you like a shout out?
Yeah, whose birthday is it?
Fletch One.
Fletch One. Okay, hang on a second. Hang on. Right. Everybody, happy birthday to Fletch One.
Happy birthday! Woo!
There you go. Happy birthday. I hope you have a good day. Let's see if we can catch up. I feel like I'm way behind here. Adventures, there you go. Channel in there. I'll have a look at that afterwards. Thanks, Santa.
CJ Frere. Is Frere? How'd you say that? Says, has anybody else had issues with Vinted charging people less than it costs to post through Royal Mail? Doing my nutting, removed it from my postage options now.
I don't have it on as one of my options. I just have Hermes and Yodel. That's
what I've got on mine. Mrs. Stationery and stuff says, will you be going to the Goodwill? Oh, yes.
Can't wait. Oh, yeah. We'll be finding them all.
We're the only saddos that can be excited about going to America because we can go thrifting in the stores. That's pretty much what we're going to spend most of our time doing. That and going to the Dollar Tree. We literally, I'm not kidding you. When we go to America, we research where all the Dollar Trees are.
There's a few places we like going to, right? Goodwills, any like thrift store. We'll just look for secondhand shops. I like going to GameStop because you can get some really cool figures and stuff in GameStop. What was the other one you just said?
Dollar Tree.
Dollar Tree. Which
is basically pound shop.
Yeah.
It will be the pound shop now. It used to be because the dollar was.
It
used to be 70p shop.
Yeah.
Now it's probably going to be the pound shop, isn't it?
If any of you guys are in the States, will you? This is a shout out. We love everybody in the States, right? Because if you can find chocolate rocks for me,
I was thinking about that.
Please, can you look out for chocolate rocks for me, and send me them free of charge in the post because I love chocolate rocks.
We got them once from the Dollar Tree, and he fell in love with them, and he struggles to find them now.
If you want a picture of what the packet looks like, let me know because I sent Santa a picture of it because he's looking out for chocolate rocks for me. But they used to be in the Dollar Trees, but never seen them since a few years back when we went. They seem to like have finished selling them.
We have seen them over here, but they sell them stupid price, don't they?
Yeah, you can buy
the American.
And you can buy them on Amazon and stuff.
But they're really expensive.
Very expensive.
Mrs. Love says, "Yeah, you guys are Florida people too. Very jealous. Have an amazing time."
Yeah, just put that up on the screen. Flogs and Tog says, "I'm keeping quiet."
John Jackson says, "Florida, hope it's still there when you arrive."
I know. I was thinking that as well.
I know. Well, it's got it out of its system now, so hopefully it's all good.
We were talking about Secret Santa, or not so Secret Santa, is what we did last year, Mark. So we'll probably do it again this year. When we come back from holiday, we'll probably get organising on that.
Yeah, and put it out there. We did ask, and we got quite a good response from people saying they wanted to be part of it. So I'm sure we've got enough people to do it. Well, to be fair, you only need 2, don't you?
What?
We only need minimum of 2 people for it to work.
True. Me and you will just get each other. Monkey Thrifter said that I have had a return open on a Liverpool FC saying that there are cracks in it. Yes, that's how it's described. Rang eBay, who said take the hit with paying for a return postage. What cracks? What a jersey? Or is it a shirt?
Ian G says, "Guys, what sort of temperatures are you expecting in Florida? Now you're going to have a look around the charity hyper stores." At the minute, it's for me stupidly hot. It's like late 20s, early 30s. So I could do with it cooling down a bit.
Who's looking after Cookie? My mum is looking after Cookie. She normally does.
What are charity hyper stores?
Never heard of one.
What's a charity?
Well, I'll be looking for one. It sounds good.
Yeah. We're actually driving back to Manchester on Thursday, so that we can drop the dog with Chris's mum, and then we're going to fly from Manchester.
KD Nation says the most annoying thing about car boots is those that say an item they are selling is worth more than what they are selling it for. Yeah.
Got lots of happy birthdays going on.
Yeah, there is lots of happy birthdays. I'm trying to get to the bottom of the chat here. Flogs and Tog says, I have a USA Olympic track windbreaker in green and black. The one I had was a jacket, which was like a shiny, reflective silver colour. Really nice it was.
Adventure says, best buy for me was a dynamometer. £10 purchase, almost 1k value.
Ooh, that is a good value. That is nice. Yeah. Excellent.
Lindsay now said the most annoying thing about boot sales are it's such and such a price.
Yeah, that's what you said.
Yeah. Well, then sell it on eBay. CJ says, I hate it when the decent burger van moves to another boot sale.
Delboy Dan says, when people say an item is brand new but only used it once, had a pair of running trainers, I said, what a marathon. Yeah.
Mrs. Station said, did you know there's a Disney Goodwill apparently?
Oh, I need to look for that one.
Oh, we'll be finding that one.
I've not heard of that. We've been a few times, haven't we? What could have come? It's about 5 years since we've been.
We established. I don't think we've been since 2016. Jack says, if I'm at a boot sale and I say, how much is this? And they reply, well, on eBay, I stop listening.
Joan, I think the cheapest at the minute supposed to. Oh, are you talking about? I'm assuming Northern Ireland is Royal Mail. If it's Southern Ireland, I'm not sure, but Northern Ireland is Royal Mail because they have an obligation to deliver there.
Santa said it's no longer a dollar tree; it's now called $1.25 tree.
Ah.
John says, do you take any empty cases? Oh
Yeah.
He's already paid for the empty one for on the way back. Don't you worry. And we've got 2 empty hand luggages as well.
Yeah.
And I'm pretty sure he'll get me to empty half my clothes away like he did last time. So yeah.
Chocolate rocks are amazing. They're like little chocolate. It's kind of like Smarties, but they're in little rock shapes. So it's chocolate with like a sugar coating.
Yeah.
They're like Smarties, but rocks, basically.
Once Love says we'll be hitting the thrift stores across California, Nevada in a couple of weeks when we fly over. That'll be fun.
David said, look out for Beast bars. Apparently you can sell them, right? I'll try and remember that. Remember Beast bars, babe.
Beast bars. Cherry said, nowhere near the only ones excited to go to the US to thrift. I would have done more if I was there longer. Well, I'm glad to know we're not the only saddos.
Limelight Vinty said, it annoys me when sellers put loads of items on the floor in front of the table and then you can't get near the table. Yeah, I see what you mean. You have to step over everything. Alison said, I live directly across the street from a 300-store mall and the GameStop is a couple of 100 feet from the front door. Chris, send me a pic. I'll look for them here. Okay. Yes, please look out for chocolate rocks for me. I will be eternally grateful.
Brad says chocolate rocks sound amazing.
They're so good. You need to get some. It's going to be my mission on this holiday. I'm sorry, babes, but I'm looking for chocolate rocks. We have a few
things, don't we, that we go on a mission for. Blue Harvey says, just got 8 packets of Tim Tams from a viewer in Australia.
Oh, nice.
So it works. He's putting a peel out. It works.
CJ Frey says, I want to say thank you for all the great videos and tips. Going part-time officially the other side of Christmas. Found a passion. That's great. Nice one.
Cool.
Good luck with it. Let us know how you're getting on. Cracks in the lettering. Oh, okay, yeah. Well, you just unfortunately it's a buyer opinion, isn't it? And you know you just have to take it and relist it.
I'm just trying to see how far off the bottom are we. Adventure says, do you find sponsored listings on eBay makes any difference?
Yes, yeah. Promoted listings, you mean? Yeah. Definitely, Ed. Definitely. For me, anyway. Some other people will say different because of their own experiences, but for me, definitely yes.
Mrs. Love says, so I assume you'll be wearing all of your clothes coming home as the cases will be full of new stock.
Yeah. Southern Ireland, I'm not sure on that one, Joan. It will probably still be Royal Mail, to be honest, because that's classed as international. So you probably just have to do Royal Mail, I would think.
Mrs. Stationery said they sell Disney stuff from the parks cheap at the Goodwill. I've been watching someone on YouTube who goes there.
Right. Mrs. Stationery, please send me a link to that one, please.
Ian G said charity hyperstores are the really big charity stores you see around the States that used to be empty big supermarkets.
Right.
I'm not so sure we have been. I mean, don't get me wrong, the
Goodwills are big enough.
The Goodwills are like, I literally lose the will when I'm in them. They are that big.
They are big. Right, we'll have a look out for those, Ian. The awful thing about car boots is the time you have to get up and think you've bought something good to find it's in awful condition. Yes to that.
Ed said, I had a thing with eBay with my account, same account, 20 years, 100 max listings. eBay told me I couldn't increase. I created a new account and got 5,000 listings.
That's crazy, isn't it?
That's weird. What he said. It's crazy.
Crazy, that. Silly.
Santa Claus says they're not pop rocks, are they?
No,
they're not pop rocks. Station says, will you be vlogging your trip?
I won't say vlogging, but we'll definitely do some videos.
Like you said, you'd got a hand strap for your thing, so you were going to be doing some stuff.
I've got a couple of different attachments from a GoPro, but I've got a hand strap. So when we're on the roller coasters, not that I go on any big roller coasters, but when we're on maybe a couple of rides, I might see if I can get a GoPro footage.
The sister says you can search for your chocolate rocks as long as Belle gets to search Harry Potter and Dollar Tree.
Yeah.
And a combination of the two would be great. Harry Potter from the Dollar Tree.
No, Lana, I've not got any oh-nos this week, unfortunately. I'm sorry about that. Sorry to disappoint. Has anybody been using the pay-per-click promotion on eBay? Let us know if you've been using it, if you've had any success, if you found any little tips or tricks in using it, because it is a little bit more complicated to set up than normal promoted listings. So let us know in the chat if any of you have been using it with success.
Belle's Craft Corners joined us and said, hi, Belle and chat. What annoys me at the boots is when a big bearded man stands behind me and says, do you really need that, Belle? Shouldn't be talking about Tam by any chance, would she?
I know, that's a bit harsh.
Tonks says, got a new video out tonight, 14% uploaded.
Cool. Kathy said, I hate it when I get the item's entire history. Now, you see, Kathy, I quite like it. I mean, as long as people don't go too far with it. But what I find is when people tell you about its history, it helps you list the item. So I always listen to it because you can get some little nuggets of information that might help you list and sell it.
John says, I like your lives driving in the car.
Okay.
Well, to be fair, when we're trekking across country, going somewhere, you've got nothing better to do.
Well, it didn't work very well the last time we did that because we were in...
The internet kept...
Yeah, where were we?
Alabama.
We were in Alabama or something. And...
Doesn't exist Wi-Fi.
Well, I don't even think internet or normal life exists there. So, yeah.
I apologise if anybody's from Alabama.
You know, we're only
kidding. To insult you
we're only kidding.
Baz the Dev is with us. He says, hello guys, got a lot of old enamel pins I'm putting on eBay. The children are helping and they can have the takings. Hashtag
that's good.
Young.
Yeah.
That is good.
Yeah, let them see how they can earn a little bit of money. Definitely.
Adventure says, what's the one item you can never pass even though you know you should? For me, it's the £1 printer inks.
I always struggle with plushes. I mean, I buy a lot of plushes and sometimes I shouldn't do, but they're just so easy to deal with. And sometimes there's good money in them. So plushes, and she's good at listing.
I like listing plushes. I hate wrestlers. Keeps giving me wrestlers. I don't like them. Double Dan says, house across the road was being cleared out Sunday. Went over with my lad as wanted a bit of scrap wood for him as playing with toolkit. Came back with the new Sanyo VHS and DVD player as it was in the scrap.
Oh,
that's not bad.
Yeah, nice.
Space Invader said, just returned camera lens back to the seller, but I left him positive feedback because he refunded me instantly. He then sent me a 20% discount on his store as a thank you for feedback.
Oh, there you go. That's good. It does pay to do it.
Love.
Character warehouse at the outlets is a good shout. I've ploughed through most of your videos this week, so more required. Oh, don't worry.
That is some good going if you've done that.
Thank you for watching. But whilst we're away, there's plenty of videos coming out. I've been working hard trying to get some ready.
Santa said the placement of your GoPro before you walk around boot sale is perfect. Is it attached to a backpack or similar?
I started when I first got my GoPro. I was using a backpack and I had a clip attached here, so it was next to my head here. But then it was starting to like give me a bit of a crick in my neck here, so I went back to using the bra, the GoPro strap on. So I went back to using that. So now it just sits right here in my chest.
Which one says, is it true, Chris, that you can't bear to watch TV police dramas as a police officer? It's not that we can't bear to watch them.
Some are quite good, though.
Some are good, but you do sit there and go, yeah, you'd never do that. Or
things
come on,
like,
look at the size of that. Look at the side of that scene. That scene would be way bigger than that.
Things like the bill. You know, that kind of thing is just nonsense. I mean, it's like they solve crimes, have people in court, and they go to jail in 30 minutes. It's that kind of stuff I don't like, but I like the sort of true to life stuff. Yeah. Or as true to life as it can be. We do
pick it apart.
Oh yeah. It's like there's no way that would happen. Yeah. wears his gloves, and he won't be allowed to walk through that scene like that.
Pete's Retro Collectibles says, I tried to do pay to click about 10 years back, and eBay rang me about it, and I told them where to go. But now, I don't know what that means. Insert swear word. Tamabel says, not used to the pay-per-click, don't want to get used to it.
No, it really, I really don't think it works for those people that do one-off items of tat like what we do. It's not really, I don't think it's designed for that. I think it's designed for the bulk sellers who sell multiples of the same item, who have massive competition on eBay. I always use the example of phone cases, charger leads, those things that when you're searching for them, loads come up and you haven't got a clue which one to click because one's as good as the next. So I think in those situations, being top of the search is really important.
George Reseller says, I hate it when you're buying an item at the boot sale and someone butts in and offers more. It's so rude.
Oh yeah, that would annoy me. Jonathan says, is there a reason why they let sellers and buyers in at pretty much the same time at car boot sales? Surely the entrance between seller and buyer should be staggered by an hour. Some are, Jonathan. Down here, some are. A lot of the time to go in down here in Devon, a lot of the time to go in at the same time as a buyer, you have to pay an early entry fee. So that really limits the number of people that go in. You'll see a video coming out whilst we're away at a boot sale that we went to, and it was a £5 early entry fee, and that got us in at the same time as buyers.
Adventure says, do you use any third-party tools to manage your eBay account? I've been looking into dynamic repricing tools, but yet to take the plunge.
No, is the answer to that. I don't really use any of those tools. I think really, I mean, unless you're turning over massive money and you need the assistance, I don't think it's worth it. I think it's just designed to take money off you. But obviously, it depends at what scale your business is. If you're dealing with thousands and thousands of items, or you've got employees and your scale is going to be a bit different, you're going to need those systems and tools. That's fine. But for someone like me who is just self-employed, sole trader, working on his own, don't really need that kind of stuff. I just tick along without it.
Ooh, Mrs. Station said that Goodwill, the Disney one, apparently sells the Harry Potter Wizarding World stuff as well. So finding it. Oh yeah.
Brad says, I think if I'm going to start reselling, I'm going to need to sell stuff that I wouldn't want to keep. That's fair. That's a fair point. Like if I got Reselers and stuff like that, I'd probably keep it. Yeah, Brad. Yeah. But the problem is when you first start reselling is you tend to lean towards things that you know and things that you enjoy dealing with.
Until you realise there's other stuff that has money.
Yeah. Fine balance. Keep some, sell some.
She's always flipping around. He says, bras, strap-ons, what have I walked into?
Yeah, you came in at the right time.
You worked into Cookie and the Haydens, of course. It would not be us.
You worked into them.
Worked into it? Walked into it.
Oliver Ian Steve says, a bet line of duty is totally accurate. Yeah. Let's see if I can hit the bottom of this chat before we move on. Okay, so the next question I've got for you is, do you have any time-saving hacks? So let's broaden it to anything to do with reselling. What saves you time? What are the real time savers? You know, the question in...
There are two broad approaches to reselling. Authentic goods from known brands on commission.
Fuck off.
Offshore knockoffs.
Offshore knockoffs.
Shut up! You'll get me shut down. Talk about knockoffs. So what are the things that save you time in your reselling world, whatever, in your reselling life? Let us know your time saving hacks. That's the next question. Whilst we do that,
Kathy says, all of our Coronation Street only has one copper. He's been qualified 12 months and investigates everything. That's pretty true to life, to be fair. That's not unusual.
Apart from each other, what item would you grab from the room you're in the case of fire?
The dog's not in here.
All right. What item would I grab? My laptop. There you go. My laptop. Yeah, there's nothing else really in here. It's all just stuff. But definitely my laptop and my hard drive. We don't want to put that hard drive in someone else's hands.
And it's all Chris's shit, so nothing. I don't want to grab anything.
Right.
Why do we have a ship on top of the telly?
It's not a ship, it's a Titanic.
Oh, well, it's a ship then.
Yes, but it's the Titanic.
Made out of Lego.
Yeah. Whilst we're here, we're going to say a big thank you because I think I forgot to do it last week, didn't I? Big thank you to our members, our channel members, Tori, Emsden UK, Sam, Mick Page, Lindsay and Alvin, the Monkey Thrift to Fix It for Reselling, the Dave, Soul Steps, Santa, Stevo, Brooke, Matt Sell Stuff, Glamour's Closet, Paul Daubney, GT Preloved, and Sai. Thank you all for joining the channel. If you want more information on channel membership and the little perks you get and the little emojis and things and all the other stuff that you get as well, just have a look at the video on the join button underneath what you're watching right now.
Tom Beresford has joined us. Hello.
Hi, Tom.
CG Frere says, is it Frere? Frere, I feel like I'm saying it wrong. Have you still not turned the heating on? Oh no, there's an oh no.
Well, to be fair, we've not needed it. It was chilly the other day, but there's
were freezing the other day.
Yeah, but it wasn't heating freezing.
We were literally like snuggling on the sofa under two blankets in our woolly pajamas.
I don't even know why we felt that cold that night. I don't know, but
because it was for us here in Devon, it did drop quite low, the temperature.
Yeah. But
and then we were back up to 20 degrees the next day.
When you do promoted listings, do you choose minimum 2% or do you default to recommended? Sometimes the recommended is as high as 10%. What I normally do, Ed, is I do 10% capped, so a maximum 10%, but I do trending rate. So it could be anything up to 10%, whatever the trending rate is.
Hi,
that's what I normally do.
Lainey's joined us.
Hello, Hi, Lainey.
And while I'm thinking about Lainey, if you haven't done her online pet show,
I think it's closed.
Oh, is that closed now?
I think so.
Okay, doesn't matter about the pet show, but she is now doing a raffle.
Oh yes.
For the same charity, the ones that look after the homeless people's pets. I can never remember the name of it. I am sorry, Lainey. I am shocking. But yeah, so go take a look at, if you've got Lainey on Facebook. I don't know if she's done a YouTube video, but she's got absolutely loads of prizes to give away. Loads.
Mrs. Love says, what saves me the most time is putting off listing for a few days. That's a good one. Bills and Moon says, copy and pasting standard descriptions. That's a good one. I have a little copy and paste for certain things on descriptions, and you use it as well, don't you? Yeah. Tori says a good SKU and story system. Yes, Tori. Yes, we all know about those. Your Google is as crazy as mine. Yeah, it's constantly going off, especially when I'm making videos in here. It's so annoying. It's so annoying. It listens to everything I'm saying.
She's always flipping. Mandy says minimal descriptions as no one reads them anyway.
Fair enough, yeah.
Tonk says using a camera, just drag and drop onto a PC. Phones are too slow.
See, I think that's slower than using a phone because, well, the thing is, I list with a phone. So taking photos with the phone and then listing with the phone is quicker for me. Whereas I guess if I was to do it on a PC, then yeah, for sure.
Laura said she grabs Zig and Zag.
Oh, would you?
Monkey Fisher said, Chris, so you would leave Belle. Well, to be fair, he did say apart from each other, because you know us too well. You know we'd save each other first.
Oh, every time, Damien, especially when I'm making a video and that bloody thing goes off, I literally F and Jeff at it.
Adventures. Oh, my chat is doing my head in.
Time hack for me is taking all pictures on iPhone, so all pictures just automatically synced on iCloud. Yeah, that's true. So that's a bit like what we were saying before, what Tonk said about photos. If you use the iCloud, it does automatically sync over to your MacBook or whatever. Baz said the Titanic model didn't go down well.
It just randomly looked up and it's there.
You can tell Bal watches Chris's videos. Titanic was a boot pickup. Bal, he paid a fortune.
Look, I have to listen to him making them, so I don't watch them. All right.
Pete says, best time saver I have is a desk fixed tape dispenser. Best time saver ever was Turbo Lister. I remember the Turbo Lister. Yeah.
Stu says, I save time by turning my computer off halfway during listing on eBay rather than waiting for eBay to boot me out after I've uploaded all my photos and descriptions full of glitches this last week.
I went through a period last week where I was having to log in with the text message codes like 4 or 5 times in a day. It was very annoying.
Mrs. Love says she's with you. It's a ship. It's not a ship. It's Titanic. If it had said a boat, I'd have let him have that, but I didn't. It's a ship. Tam and Bell says we have no smart devices in our houses like Alexa. We won't soon with the electric. We're considering turning them all off.
Dropbox phone to laptop. That sounds like a longer process though, Baz. I guess everyone's processes are differently, but I take my photos on the phone, list on my phone, so I don't see how it gets much quicker than that as far as photos go.
Santa says only time saver I have is some blue fairy dust I use to manipulate time on Christmas Eve.
Really?
Delboy says time saving would be remembering where you put something. Also, getting a label printer would save me time as using a normal printer with A4 4x6 sheets. Yeah, your label printer does.
Oh,
it was a game changer, wasn't it?
Yeah, to get in a 6x4 label printer like a Zebra, that's not only a time saver, it's a massive money saver as well, because you don't have to pay for labels, you don't have to pay for ink. It's so fast and easy. There's no sellotape. You just whack it on the back of the labels. I save that and use it as void fill, so everything gets used.
You did do a boo-boo though, didn't you? And got the rolls too big.
Oh yeah, I ordered some rolls that were too big. So
and I came down the other day, and he was literally just reeling and reeling and reeling. I was like, "What are you doing?" He's like, "I need to get it from this big to this big, so it'll fit in my printer."
Yeah.
What did we actually decide with that? We decided not to do that because that was a waste, didn't we?
Yeah.
Stu says Chris has some ceiling lights on. To him, that's as good as heating.
Yeah, pretty warm, these LEDs. I've started giving my pre-packed stock reference numbers, indicating where I've stored it. This saves me time locating items once I've sold them. So much time wasted in the past looking for items. Yeah, and the fact that you pre-pack, that's interesting, because I don't think there's many of us that pre-pack all our stock. I've seen it done on some YouTubers, but not really in the community that we have going here. So it's interesting to hear that you do that. I think sometimes people in cities do it. They pre-pack. Like, say somebody just sold T-shirts. Yeah. It's probably not a bad idea to pre-pack it and number it, and it's done. Damien said the cat threw up on my sofa duvet today.
Waiting for it to dry.
Thanks for letting us know that. Appreciate it.
There you go. Frary said it's frary like hairy.
Oh.
It's a frary.
Fairy.
Frary.
Fairy. I'm still none the wiser.
She's always with money. Says, wait till you get back from Florida. When we come back from Canaries last week, the drop from 32 was immense. Yeah.
Is that a celery jug? It's not a celery jug. It's a tiki mug. It's a shrunken head tiki mug. But yeah, it does look a little bit like the celery ones.
Fletch one says, copy and paste listing categories, have a list of answers to questions, put them in a file, time waster.
We're nearly at the bottom of the... Oh, I thought I was, and then it jumped up.
Lainey says, the raffle is not for the same charity, but it is also for animals. But yes, there is loads of lovely prizes. I thought it was for the same charity. So what charity is this one for? I thought it was the same one.
Lindsay and Alvin said she gets Alvin to pack up the difficult items. It saves time because he's better at it. That's fair enough, yeah.
Mrs. Love says I do photo on phone, which goes to OneDrive, then lists from PC, fairly speedy.
Damien says efficiency, take correctly framed photos first time so they don't need editing. Yes. Yeah, I mean, like take the photos square if you can. And you know, take it with the background that you want there and then, rather than having to edit your own backgrounds in, because that's another process that you're adding into the stream, aren't you?
Quite a few people saying their eating's not on yet.
Fix it. Tommy Lee says having one room organized and tidy so you can photo, list, and pack all in 3 square meters. Yeah, that's a good idea. I mean, I list and photo in here, but I have to pack downstairs.
Peter says, do my photos on my phone, hoping to get a new phone soon as mine is over 3 years old and crack screen again on Saturday. Oh no.
Oh no.
Kathy says our box storage is the whole garage carper.
Ed says best time hack I found was getting my wife to deal with posting, so I just worry about sourcing.
Don't even think about it.
Using a good camera with manual settings, so your pics are the same exposure and color.
Tap Peddler, I use Google Photos, just uploads and then downloads as a zip to computer where I list them in batches. Lisa, I need a thermal printer, but at the moment don't want to pay for one, as not getting sales every day yet, but that would save time when shipping.
Definitely at some point, everyone has to go to a thermal printer at some point.
Thermal printers save money on paper and ink too. Adventure says, any tips for moving on slow items? I've started just moving things to auction to get rid of them.
Just reduce your price on a regular basis until it goes. That's what I would do every month. Change your price, end it, start again, and drop the price again until it finds its natural sale price.
Steve Brano has joined us. Hello.
Hi, Steve-O. Oh, this is a good time actually to mention tonight's duck race prize is this that Joan sent us, this nice love heart duck. Somebody gave it a name last week, something like Gold Beat Love
Duck.
Gold Beat Love Duck. Something like that. I can't remember who it was. But that is a prize. But I did promise a little extra. And this item I picked up at a recent boot sale. I think you've seen it on a video. And not in memory because he's not dead, but in celebration of Steve-O getting back from his America tour with Echo and the Bunnymen, we've got this Echo and the Bunnymen cassette tape.
So, do you know all that popped into my head then? That shows how long you must have been going that it's on tape.
Probably 8-track as well. Echo and the Bunnymen Porcupine album on cassette, probably worth like £6 to £10. It's coming to you with the duck. Woohoo! In memory of Steve-O.
In memory.
There you go.
Delboy Dan says, my other time saving is Haley doing me a box run on a Monday as recycling day and never had to buy a box yet. Also, people drop boxes in the porch for me. That is what we randomly come home and there's just piles of boxes on the doorstep. It's great.
Channel Nem's in. You all right? Hope you're doing okay.
Somebody's put in.
Oh, someone sent us a super chat. Let me just find it.
Adventure.
Oh, we're way off the bottom here.
Yeah.
Ed says, love your channel. First time I've caught live. Thanks for the great content. Oh, I appreciate that, Ed. Thanks for joining us. And we're all going to go and check out adventures around the world. And in a little while, there's a section where you can share all your links and stuff. So we'll share everybody's links in a little while.
Lainey says, I save time by watching loads of resellers and not actually being one.
Is that a time save? Fletch once said, I used to pre-pack board games during the summer as I only sold them at Christmas. A Wi-Fi enabled SD card is a good option to get photos from camera to PC. That's interesting, David. I've not heard of one of them.
Fix It says, every time I've tried to pre-pack something, I get a question about it.
That's the problem, isn't it? That is the issue. Tap Peddler says, my thermal printer, Zebra, was one of the best things I ever got from my business.
Adventure says, anyone have any post-saving hacks? I've heard some people have business accounts with Royal Mail. Can you organise daily collections?
Definitely you can get a business account. You have to be achieving over a certain amount of parcels or value or whatever. But yeah, I think there are some monetary savings to be had there as well if you do.
Vlog Some Talk says they pre-pack and use a number letter SKU.
In memorial, yeah. You know what I meant. You know what I meant.
Laney says raffle auction charity is pause for thought. They're trying to build hospitals for wild stray animals. It's me, Belle. I'm awkward. I clearly just don't read things properly, and when I do, I don't retain it. So I tried to promote it for you, Lena.
Alison said, I wish I could get an autograph on my Echo and the Bunnymen CD.
Hint, hint, nudge, nudge.
I know, yeah. Tonks says, I don't use a SKU system as I know where everything is, but I bought that much clothing recently. I need a SKU system for the clothes, but it's finding the right size boxes for my shelves. It's a pain in the ass. Yeah,
Tom and Bell says, any good ideas on how to organise stuff? I just remember where everything is. Right on. My just remember where everything is method probably needs to be changed now.
Yeah, it's called the SKU system. It's very simple. You probably know how it works, but it's implementing it that might be difficult. Once you've got a certain amount of stuff listed, it's hard to implement it because you've got to go back and do it all. But definitely the SKU system is your answer to all those problems.
Oh yeah, Nespresso did. He said it's his lucky week this week. He won Brum Resellers. I can't even talk today. Frurch yesterday on Night's Lives.
What was the question?
Nespresso was saying it's his lucky week this week because he won that merch.
Oh, he won some stuff.
He won Brum Resellers Frurch.
Cool. Chris and Adina says the SKU system is the best thing I ever did. I moved over at around 400 listings, now at 2,000. Yeah, I should have done that at about 300-400 listings, but I didn't, and here I am, sort of way down the line now.
Movie chats have said, would you all be interested in an additional movie chats on Monday to fill the void left by these two not being here?
See what the chat say. You're welcome to keep the seat warm whilst we're away if you want. Of course, we don't have any hold over the 8 p.m. slot on a Monday night. Do what you like. But yeah, if movie chats want to hold the 8 p.m. slot for a couple of weeks, then go for it.
As the dev says, take pics of stuff and where it helps. Hopefully that will save you time. Oh, excuse me.
People might not be able to hear you, babe.
Are we at the bottom? I know it's because I'm stroking the dog. Cookie coming up to say hello.
You literally, your head's going to be on the floor in a minute.
I know. Cookie coming to say hello. Monkey Thrusher said, talking about holidays, just booked a week in Spain next month. Hopefully my passport comes on Wednesday. Woo! Have fun.
Yes. There's nothing better than booking a holiday, is there?
It does sound good.
Only if the two Steves dress up as Chris and Bell. There you go. 8 p.m. is prime time car boot talk. I'm sure they'll talk about car boot stuff if you want. Right, what else have we got? Right, we've covered the pay-per-click stuff because nobody seems to be that engaged in it. We've talked about time-saving hacks. What's your drink, babe?
Come say hello to your adoring fans.
She's had a haircut this week.
Does this mean that one of the Steves has to dress up as Cookie as well?
Yes.
Come say hello, fatty.
Soul Step says, regarding Royal Mail collection, you get free 5-day collections a week if you spend over 17,000 a year.
That sounds like a lot.
Sounds like a lot, doesn't it?
But I bet when you break it down, it's not.
Yeah. I think it's time for the duck race.
Woohoo! Is it an early bedtime tonight?
What time are we on? 1 hour in.
Cookie! Yes, look. Look,
Neither
your fans are
Steve-
saying hello.
Neither
It
Steve
would be
as
cute as Cookie.
Yeah, Royal Mail are doing free collections at the minute. I've got a couple of items going tracked 48, and they are collecting them tomorrow. So yeah, they're doing collections for free at the minute, but I don't think it's not going to last very long. I don't think.
Oliver Reese's Bagsy dressing up as Chris.
We will be back on Monday, the 24th of October. So we're missing 2 Mondays. Time for the duck race. Duck race number 34, says Santa.
Woohoo.
Tori says if you want a spanner, sign up for membership. Okay, right. I'll get ready. I'll get ready for
Movie
ducks.
chat, you're already a bell though, Steve.
That's harsh. Yeah, don't forget your thumbs up. Now, this is the last live for a couple of weeks on a Monday night. But on Wednesday, I'm planning on doing a live come list with me session. I'm going to get my final lot of stuff listed Wednesday afternoon. And we're going to have some fellow resellers coming on as well. So technically, that'll be our last live show. So if you want somewhere to be Wednesday 1 till 4 p.m, we'll do a come list with me. There'll be a few of us on the screen like a couple of weeks ago, all working away in the background. So if you need company, join us for that.
I just noticed Ed Ventures. What's a duck race? Oh, you're going to find out soon what a duck race is. You've never lived.
So
Never lived. The best part of the show.
If you want to be in the duck race, Ed, what you got to do is when this show is finished, come back to the stream afterwards, once it's uploaded and stuff, about 5 minutes after the end, and make any comment you like on the show, and you will be entered into the next duck race, which will be in like 2 weeks' time or whatever. Providing we don't go over 100, we can only have a maximum of 100 ducks. So first 100 get in.
Good luck, duckers.
Tommy Lee says our Royal Mail drivers said that they're too busy to collect from houses. Well, the bosses are saying different. They're telling them to collect. They must have loads of collections at the minute with this free thing going on. Yeah, Liam, exactly. Last chance to win the duck race for a few weeks.
Oh, listen, I'm so going to miss these Mondays, but we'll wait patiently for you to... It's like we're dying, isn't it?
Wow, what was it?
Alison, she's going to miss us.
I'm going to miss these Mondays. Yeah, we'll be back. We'll be back.
What's that? How interested is Cookie in this? Not very at all. She's like, Mummy, Daddy, hurry up, get it finished. This is the I'm not looking at you face. She looks all high and mighty. She's like,
right. Okay. I'm going to line up the duck race. So how many do we have in? We've got 80 races in the duck. 80 ducks, sorry, in the race. Whoops,
no,
not 20 minutes.
Not 20 minutes.
No.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, Jesus. I nearly put 20 minutes in there.
I don't know. I think this lot would love a 20-minute duck race.
Can you imagine it? I'd be exhausted.
Yeah. It's hard enough commentating on it for 2 minutes.
Right, we'll just shuffle them up there. So we're almost ready for the duck race.
I still think we should have pushed to have a guest commentator on each week.
I know, but that's a lot of hassle, isn't it? We've had volunteers, but it's just hassle organising it. These are the prizes for this tonight's duck race. We've got the duck from Joan. Thank you, Joan. Appreciate your prizes. And this Echo and the Bunnymen album cassette. I'm going to send it you with all its, what do you call it?
Glory.
Patina. It's got plenty of patina on it, which means dust and shit. But hopefully it still works. So you get Steve-O's band cassette there.
Does Cookie sulk when we go away? Yes, she does. She sulks when we go away, and she sulks when we come back for the first day as well. This is why she's getting a bit mopey now, because the suitcases are out and she knows what that means. She knows the suitcases.
I think she does know, actually. Yeah,
She does. As soon as you get the suitcases out, her demeanour changes.
Sometimes she gets in them, doesn't she?
Yeah.
Like, well, I'm going to take me with you.
Yeah.
Right. I've got to the bottom of the chat, so we're okay. Right, okay. Let's share the screen. We'll do this duck race. Do you want to put Doggy down?
You getting down, Cooks? You getting down? Something she wants to get down. You want to get down? You want to stay there? As soon as your mummy starts using this loudspeaker, you're going to go.
Wait. Unless you want to break it.
I was going to try. You want to say hello, Cookie? Say hello.
Yeah, because she will.
Say hello. Say hello. Oh, she's gone.
Hello. Hello, Cookie. Cookie. Right.
I am your father.
That's a bit loud, babes. Have you turned it up?
No one touched it.
Testing 1, 2, 3. Testing 1, 2, 3.
There you go. Oh, what's that in Police Academy? What's his name in Police Academy when he does the sound effects on that thing? Do you remember?
Come on, let's go. Hey,
Right.
Cookie.
Okay, are we ready for the duck race? Here we go. Okay. Okie dokie. Need some music to accompany.
DuckTales. Look at Cookie.
Cookie. And we're off, and the dog's literally put her head in front of me. Right, straight off the swimming blocks, we have Laura R, we have Heavenly Boots, we have Fletch One, we have Nick Jones, we have Lisa, we have AMVJ, we have Catan, and I've got the dog trying to lick my face. Mike Calpin is making a good swim for it. Heavenly Boots is just floating away at the front up there. Who's coming at the back? It's Bills and Moon that's making a swim at the back. I can see Jonathan Jackson and David. Oh, what is that, Mikulski? Chelsall is making a good swim for it, and I've got Cornish Oven Dumpling coming up at the bottom. Alongside Husky's Emporium, we have John at YM, Sarah and Tom, Soul Step, Once Loved Treasures. How many more names can I see in that cluster? We've got Tina Lynn, we've got Gwaz, we've got Yorkshire Mix, we have Alan Starbucks. Oh, Fletch One. Oh no, I thought he was making swim. He's now going back. Dorothy Watkinson, he's making a good go for it in the little chef outfit. Tonks is just paddling along up at the top there like nobody can notice it. We've got Noxious Rooster making a good swim. We've got Martin J dressed as a penguin. No, yes, is it a penguin? I think it's a penguin. We have two in Reseller. We have Blogsome Togs. He's also up in the front pack. This pack is just going along there, isn't it? We've got, who's that? Carol McDonald's coming and going. We've got Mike Halpin still there. We've still got Armsy. We've still got Chelsall. TB Resells is making a swim for it. We've got John Pearson coming up to the front. Husky's Emporium is just floating away at the back there, and so is the Yorkshire Mix here. I think it's one of these that's going to be further back. It's never the ones at the front. Thomas Evans has come up and gone back again. We have Babs at the Attic. They're all going back. Nobody wants to win today. Everyone's going in the wrong direction. Who's that? We've got Smith Podcast down at the bottom. Laura R, the little witch. Ooh! Come on, Laura R, you can do it. Oh, no, it's going to be the reindeer. The reindeer's doing it. It's going to be Soul Steps. Is it? It's Soul Steps!
Soul Steps is the winner.
Yeah.
Has Soul Steps won it before? I feel like he might have done. I always say this. We'll refer to Santa, who keeps a record of all previous winners.
I thought she'd have got off when I was using that.
I know, yeah. I thought she would as well. There you go.
I'm sweating now.
That was the last duck race for a couple of weeks.
Yep, take the quacking off.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
Don't take us off. The next one, the duck race.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, my God.
So there you
And
go.
we've still got music going.
And I'll turn it back on.
Why?
Just to wrap up the duck race for 2 weeks. Thanks, everyone, for entering. I hope you enjoyed the duck race. Soul Steps is the winner. Steve, drop us a message. And I've probably got his address, but drop it anyway. And I'll get that out before we go away so that it's on its way to you.
Lots of well done for Soul Steps. Fixit says my new name didn't help much. Mike Carpenter said we'll see you at the front door soon, Chris.
Oh yes. Mike's bought something off us, and we're going to deliver it by hand. Thanks, Mike. Appreciate it.
Kathy, always too close. Always too close, Laura. Always a bridesmaid. Dozen Moon says Disco Lips Heart Duck.
Fixit noticed that I'd renamed his duck for him.
Santa says Soul Steps is a first time winner, so he's not won before.
Oh, okay. I thought he would already run it.
So well done. You are now the proud owner of a duck and a Echoing the Bunnyman tape.
Yes.
Is Soul Steps in?
Yeah, he's in there. I'm going to get this cassette. I can't guarantee it works, but it looks okay. I'm going to leave it so you can clean it up as well.
Just going back a few things you said. Delbar Dan says, ooh, just had a sale on a new camera I picked up for £5 2 weeks ago, just sold for £100.
Nice one.
Good. Right, turn that freaking music off now.
That was crack on. It says, Tam, I have DuckTales songs stuck in my head for a couple of days.
Get rid of it.
It will be off in a minute. Have a great holiday. Thanks, Jonathan. There you go.
Adventure says, oh my god, this music is DuckTales Game Boy. I loved this.
Awesome, innit? Absolutely brilliant.
Mrs. Love says it's a friendly version of the Grand National.
Yeah, kind of. What have we got coming up on the channel? Well, like I said, Wednesday I'm doing a come list with me in the afternoon, 1 till 4, with fellow resellers as well. So we'll have a few people on, and we'll all be working away for 3 hours. And you guys can join us if you want, have us on in the background or whatever. We're keeping you up. We're keeping you up. Are we? We're keeping you up. Tomorrow I've got a picking video coming out, so look out for that one tomorrow evening. Picking. You guys asked me. No, I put a poll out actually, didn't I? I put a poll out and I said, "What do you prefer, picking or packing?" And you said picking, so I did a picking video. So that's out tomorrow, and then I have scheduled a number of videos to come out over the next 2 weeks when we're not here. So keep an eye out for those. I appreciate it if you give them a watch when we're not here, because I've spent hours literally pulling those videos together. So hopefully you'll enjoy those.
Right, we're going to finish off with the Share the Love.
Oh, yes. Right. So here's your opportunity. If you want to share a channel, an eBay store, someone else's channel, anything,
videos like Monkey videos just done with Tonks' new video.
If you want to share anything, pretty much now is your opportunity.
Sharing is caring. Share the love.
Now's your opportunity. Put your links in. Tori shared Damien's link there. DB Resells.
Peter Ray's put one in. Latest jumbo sale and charity shop vid. Emsden has put Bell's Craft Corner in. Come on, we got to have more than that. Who else has got something that needs sharing? If you don't have a spanner, give us a shout and one of the spanners will try look for you. Tori's put the Monkey Thrifters in. Channel M says, can I share my cold? No, you can't. Keep that to yourself.
Damien says, thanks, Tori. New video out 2 hours ago. Peter, the Monkey Thrifter there. We've got Tam and Bell's amazing
Santa's
channel.
Found Adventures. Thanks for that.
Adventures. Can I share my cold? No, you can keep that, Nem.
I've just said that.
Oh.
You don't listen to me neither.
I know. We're both in our own little worlds when this is on. I'm not sure people can hear you, babes. You're behind Cookie. You'll have to speak up.
Mrs. Love says, oh my, lots of channels. I'm never getting any work done this week.
Yeah, go and follow them all. Give them all a follow. Night's Life there as well.
Yeah.
Subscribe to M's Den, Paul
Yeah.
and Marie. Movie Chats. Cherry Jane's channel. M's Den again.
Subscribe to the Tap Peddler.
Tonks Boutique, Tap Peddler.
See what you buy.
See what you buy there, yeah. And there's the Tap Peddler's channel. There you go. Plenty of sharing going on.
Sharing is caring.
Oh God, that's so cheesy.
Well, you wanted me to come up with it in like 10 minutes.
Tommy Lee's just fixed a dead PS4. If you want to watch that video, there's a link there below.
Very good.
So,
you're getting down.
unless has anyone got any final questions or comments before we end tonight's show? Because we have kind of got a few minutes left. If you want to say anything else,
I'm good with a few minutes of bedtime.
Belle wants to go to bed. Were there 80 ducks? Yes, there were 80 ducks, Santa, if you need that for the records.
Chris Barnes says, is it possible to change the store name in the URL if you change the name of your store?
It's a good question, Chris. I'm not sure, to be honest with you, on that one. Not sure on the answer. I would expect so. It would be odd for it not to change.
Mrs. Station says, can you take me to America? That's my question. He's just just about taking me.
Chris and Adina says, thank you to everyone that's checked out our channel from the live chat. That's good.
Pete Retro Collectible says he's got a giveaway in his latest video.
Oh, there you go.
We like giveaways.
Always good to have a giveaway.
Thank you, everybody. I noticed there was lots of people saying, wishing us a good holiday. We will have a fantastic time, don't you? It's long overdue, isn't it? Long overdue.
Ages.
Yeah.
David said, what's your fastest listing to offer? Just had one tonight, 12 minutes. Yeah, I mean, similar probably. People have
You've
saved.
had it quicker than that.
I've had like minutes probably.
Yeah, you've had it quicker than that.
People have saved searches set up on eBay, and when things pop up, they have it.
There was something last week where you came in and you literally said to me, you went, I've literally just clicked list, and then you had an offer through.
What was it?
I can't remember now. But you literally I was sat in there and you popped your head in, you went, I've just pressed list on that. Somebody must have had it on a save search.
Yeah, definitely save search.
And you went, and they've paid for it.
Yeah. What things are you going to pick up to resell whilst there? Well, I'm
Everything
hoping...
and anything.
Well, clothing probably. Clothing. And Disney stuff. Figures and toys. But obviously nothing majorly large because it'd be difficult to bring back. We've got to maximize space. So clothing is the obvious one because you can pack it tight and get it in the cases. And I remember last time I filled 2 large hand luggages with the extendable tops. So about that big ones. 2 of those full of Disney figures, didn't we?
And he comes up with like ingenious ways of stuff that he can pull out of boxes and then put the boxes flat pack so that he doesn't ruin them. He does that to make more space, and we use our clothing as the void fill to protect stuff, and we wrap stuff in the clothing. So yeah, we do all sorts, don't we? And he must have packed and unpacked that last time. It was like Jenga.
Yeah, it was.
It was like putting it all in, slotting it in. Not Jenga. What's the thing you called?
Part of me is expecting that I'm maybe not going to bring as much back as normal because of the cost of things have gone up since the last time we came, and the exchange rate's not as good. So I'm thinking I might be a bit more picky this time. Santa said, did goldenpalace.com get entered? I don't think so, Santa. I don't remember that name.
Oliver Ian says, what prezzies are we all getting from your holes, Chris? I'm sure you'll get some tat. Don't worry about it.
I'll find something really tatty to send to you.
Oh, there we go. Before we go, Kathy says it's my fella's birthday this week. Can he have a happy birthday, please?
Oh, who's that?
Kathy's other half.
Oh, yeah, of course. Hang on a second. Hang on.
Happy birthday! Woo!
Here you go. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Have a good one.
David said, don't forget the Beast Bars.
Oh, yeah, Beast Bars.
You've seen what we're like for memory. We're going to get to America and go, what?
We'll have to watch this back.
What was it that he asked us to look for?
Try not to look on your phone too much. Yeah. It'll happen.
Right.
It'll happen.
Steve Brano says, get to Walgreens for the exclusive Halloween squashmallows.
We always like
well.
Walgreens as well. Yeah. If you get the loyalty card at Walgreens, you get things cheaper as well.
We have a loyalty card. And do you know what he says, right? We're terrible for indigestion. We can't go anywhere without Rennies and Tums. And I said, oh, I think we need to get some. He went, oh, let's wait till we get to America and go to Walgreens. He said they sell really good Tums there.
Yeah, the flavoured ones. You don't really see Tums here in the UK much unless you buy them online. You used to get them in like Asda and stuff, but you just don't see them anymore. But you can buy big tubs of them in Walgreens. So
there you go. Tonks has figures
Jack.
Under his baseball cap, plushes in belly areas, toys inside socks. I can't wait for the pictures. Tell you what, go back to our honeymoon. There's a video that he did after our honeymoon where he laid out everything that he'd managed to bring back, and it was ridiculous how much stuff there was. No. That would have been 2018. So around the 2018 time. I don't know if you can look back in date order, but there will be a video from them from the last time we did this. Even I don't know how we managed to get it back. Right, we all done?
Orlando temps 30-20 next few weeks. Yeah, that's nice. I love that.
I've been desperately waiting for autumn. I want autumn. Can't we go somewhere cold?
Don't forget thumbs up on the way out. Thank you. That'll be good.
Oh, should I do it as well then?
Yes, please.
How do I do it?
Just hit the thumbs up.
How many have we got? 18.
18, you miserable lot.
18.
Get the thumbs up done.
Right, come on. Let's go to bed.
All right.
Let's go to bed.
We'll wind it up. Yeah, so look out for some videos coming out whilst we're away. There's some boot sale videos. There's a new collecting my childhood video coming out. There's the relist or sell similar, which is the best. That video is coming out. Loads of stuff. So look out for those. And you never know, we might go live at some point as well.
We will. We will.
We'll do something. We'll do something. So if you don't want to miss that, make sure you at least hit the subscribe button, because then you'll get a notification that we're going live. And it could be at any time. It could be in the morning, night, midday, whatever.
Ah, Olorine said that's not the last time you went, surely, Belle. It actually wasn't, was it? It wasn't the last time. No, it wasn't the last time we went. But I don't think we came back as much stuff when we went to Atlanta.
No, we didn't have as much.
No, we didn't have as much on the last time, which was Atlanta and New Orleans. But yeah, our honeymoon was ridiculous for what he brought back. That was the one where he had to buy the extra case while we was out there. Yeah. Oh, Oliverine says he's showing 59 likes on his.
Okay.
Maybe mine's just not updated.
Right, guys, that's it. Thanks again. I think we covered everything we wanted to tonight. We'll see you in a couple of weeks. I hope all your sales go really well, and I'll see a lot of you on Wednesday afternoon before we finally do finish. So thanks for watching. See you on a Monday night, 24th of October.
Bye.
See you then.
Bye.
Oh,
Are we off?
are we off?
Yeah.
We're off.
Oh, does that mean I can go to bed?
Yeah, you want to go to bed?
Oh my god, it's like at least half an hour past my bedtime.
You taking me to bed with you? Come on. Come on, baby. Yes. Cookie, you can come too.